Hello everyone, so we are back with another trope video and today it's going to be single dad romance. And as I told you before, I have so many lists ready to go to film for so many tropes. Like I have so many tropes ready. So if you don't want to miss out the upcoming amazing videos, do subscribe if you haven't and let's start the video. If you are listening background noises, do forgive me because it's raining so hard outside and it's such an awesome weather today. So the first book we have in the single dad romance is The Newspaper Nanny by Malin Murray. This is single dad / nanny romance. So we have Liam and Juliet. Liam has 2 girls and 2, I guess. And Juliet is a waitress. She's looking for a job and she found this job offer in the newspaper section, so she went for it. But Liam was so rude and he was so grumpy to her, and like she starts hating him. But she has to do this job because of some reasons you will find out when you read the book. And Liam also has a tragic past which is very bad and hurtful. But yeah, this is because that is why he's what he is. He's a coach to a football team, I guess. So she's the nanny and he's her boss, so they can't just cross that line and give in to their desires. But it is all these forbidden desires and things like that. But eventually we know what happens. The second book we have in the Rex is Ignite by Melanie Harlow. This book is about Dex, who is a firefighter along with being a hot single dad to 2 little adorable girls and a previous seal, and Winnie. So Winnie moves in next door to Dex, and this is not a nanny romance, this is just a single dad romance, but they are next door to each other, neighbors, so this is kind of a forced proximity, and they are 12 years apart, I guess, so it's also an age gap romance there. So it's really good, and of course they are attracted towards each other, but Dex has past trauma from his previous marriage or something, so he has just like, he feels like he's not made for relationships and love and all that, but they are kind of being friends with benefits. And when he falls in love with him, but he thinks that he's not for love and all that relationships, he doesn't deserve all that. And when he's offered this job in another state, so this is all that drama happens between them. But then of course finally he just take his head out of his ass and just thinks that yes, I can't do so. If you want to read a small town hot single dad age gap firefighter romance, this book is for you. So the third book we have in the Rex is To Hate Adam Connor by Ella Mace. So this is second book in the series. I don't remember the character's name, but we have the first book, and the FMC has best friend who is Lucy, and the MMC here is an actor, and Adam here is also an actor, so they live next door. And Lucy came to live with them because she maybe lost her job, so she is now living with them next door to Adam and his son. And one day Lucy is speaking at Adam's house and she saw that the son is in danger, so she went and protect him or something like that. Adam caught her and think that she is the danger, she means harm, and she's kind of that, fans who don't know boundaries. So he kind of took her to the jail, but then it's all these funny drama. But her friends came and save her from the jail and all that, explain the situation. But then Adam thinks that yeah, he should not misunderstood her and should not take such hard steps. Went to her, and bottom line is she became the nanny to the son, and it's all that he's an actor and she's the nanny, so they can't do stuff like that. But we all know what happens. This is kind of enemies to lovers also, because they start hating each other, because she hates him because he took her to jail, and he hates her because he thinks she's a stalker. So they went from enemies to boss and employee to lovers. And if you want to read one of us' famous trope or something like that with a single dad romance, you can read this book. The next book we have is Park Avenue Player by V. Keeland and Penelope Ward. Spoiler warning, like it has such a hard and heartbreaking twist. Like my heart broke when I read the twist. Like it was so bad. Like not bad, I mean it was such a twist, like actually a twist. And it was so heartbreaking. Like I couldn't just stop thinking about this book when I read this book, because it was really bad. Like if you want to read this book, I am just warning you to brace yourself, because it was so heartbreaking. Like seriously, very heartbreaking. We have Elodie. She's going to a job interview, and in the way she collided with someone's car, and they got into a fight and went on their own way. But imagine the surprise when the person taking the interview is the same person she got into the fight with and her new boss, because she really wants that job. We have Hollis, the same guy she got into the fight with, took her in for the job because he wants someone who can help his troubled niece. So it's actually not a single dad but kind of a guardian romance. So they start off as enemies, but then actually the attraction happens as always. But yeah, they slowly start falling for each other, but then the twist came. And that twist, seriously, like this author writes such a heartbreaking twist. Like seriously, I have read so many books from this author, Penelope Ward and Vicky Lent, and they write such tragic stories. Like the twist will take your heart out of your body. Like seriously, I don't know, I'm exaggerating, but do read this book and tell me what you thought about the twist. And if you have already, you know the gist. So the next book we have is Mac Daddy by Penelope Ward, and this is about Mac and Frenzy. Frenzy is a teacher and Mac is a single dad, but their history goes long way back. Like they used to be friends, and I don't want to spoil the book for you, but you have to read. So something happened and they went in different paths. Frenzy got her heart broken by Mac, and now Mac is back with his son, and he purposely took his son for the admission in the same school. Frenzy is a teacher. Mac is the daddy to the son she now teaches, and this is against the school rules to get involved with a parent. And of course, this is one reason, but the another is Frenzy is avoiding him, doesn't want to get involved with him again, and she doesn't want to experience the same heartbreak she did in the past. So now Mac is like really determined to win her back, and he's doing everything in his power to do that. So this is all about that. And if you will read the book, there is a twist coming, which I already told you. This author writes such a good twist. So the last but not the least book we have for the video is Penthouse Prince by Kendall Tryon. So this is also a brother's best friend romance if you want that, and a single dad romance. We have Lexington, and I don't remember the FMC's name, but she and he grew up together. Like he is her brother's best friend, and he taught her everything. Like they used to be super close, but then he graduated college and went away, and he never contacted her, never and nothing. Like he gave her false promises, but never came looking for her, contacted her, anything, nothing. So she just thought that he doesn't want to keep a relationship with her, and she tried to move on, but unfortunately couldn't. But now he's back with a 2-year-old girl, and he wants someone to watch her like a nanny, and he wants her to watch her. He wants her as a nanny, and now he wants to rekindle their friendship and wants something more than a relationship with her. And he of course doesn't want that with him, even though she is really attracted towards him, but he's kind of like keeping him at a distance, at a hand away, because of what he did in the past. So there is that. He's doing the groveling hard and she is resisting, but this is that, and all the drama happens with the girl's mother, I guess. I don't remember, but you can check this book out if you want a brother's best friend single dad romance. So yes, this is it for today's video. I hope that you liked all my recommendations. There are so many videos coming in the future about different tropes. So if you don't want to miss out, you can subscribe to my channel and do comment down below. I really love reading your comments about all the books I have recommended. If you have any books to recommend, you can do that too. Share them in the comments box, and all my socials are linked down below as always. And I'll see you in my next video very soon. Bye.